this is the deal. We decided to go ahead and video this because just you're gonna want to watch this.
Yeah. It's got some awesome clearances.
Absolutely. So this motor. So if you guys don't know, we basically pulled this motor out of the car because right before Ford takeover, me and Andrew were driving the car and just sounded like crap, wasn't making any power. So we're like, you know what? Let's screw it. Let's just go ahead and put the stroker in it. But we're about to find out if anything bad actually was wrong with it. Oh no. Oh. So, listen. Guys, when we say this thing was worn out, it was worn out.
It's worn out.
Yeah, it's definitely worn out. Look at this. How old are you?
Me?
Yep.
I'm 14.
And spin it.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Look.
I know, right?
So, dude, yeah. So this little motor, it did good for a while. I can't complain about it. This is the engine. If you don't know, this is the engine that we got out of that convertible. I paid like $1,100 for the convertible. I pulled this engine out, threw it in this car, and this thing saw 15 pounds of boost many times. So, hey, and honestly, it probably just needs to be rebuilt. But this engine is actually 60 over. So, come over here, Abby, check this out.
But I tell you what.
Well, it looks like 90 right there. Trust me, it's upside down. 60 over, and shit, it's honestly done really good.
So what we got here is a
Failure.
$5,500 nice nitrous motor.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, bring us $5,500, and you guys can get this. It'd be a perfect nitrous engine for somebody.
Loose.
Yeah.
Can't burn no pistons. It'll blow it all in the bottom.
Yeah. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Just a joke. It's just a joke.
All right, so let's check out what we got here. See anything on the valves? Those look good. Head gaskets look good though. Maybe this one over here. So Nate, what do you think was going on? Yep, there it is.
Right there.
There it is. So looks like we got a head gasket, but I think it just happened. It just happened.
Yeah, it didn't burn anything.
Yeah.
It just pushed some water.
And you can see
Like it
right
pushed it from
there.
here.
So anyway, that's it. That's our tear down of the engine. We're probably not going to go any further with it, to be completely honest with you. There's no point. But maybe at some point we will. We'll probably clean these heads up and put these maybe on the red car. Put some valve springs on them first.
Definitely need some.
Definitely gonna put some valve springs on this first.
About a 700 lift cam.
Oh, and something I want you guys to see here. These exhaust ports look massive. Yeah, they're actually not that big. They're just mudded up, and it makes it look like the exhaust ports are a lot bigger.
Yeah, actually, this right here, that mark right there, that went that way.
Yeah. Well, I thought this thing was seeping water.
Yeah, and that right there went that way.
Nate said it was stretching as well. I know, guys, I know. But at the time, I couldn't get any studs, so we just bought some bolts. We paid for it dearly. So, this is my recommendation.
Either that or pushing it through the layers. of
Yeah.
that.
In between it. If you
Pushing
guys are
it
going to
back.
be doing this and you're going to be taking your heads off and doing anything, just go ahead and put studs in it. Just go ahead and do it. There's nothing wrong with bolts if you're going to be running NA. No issues whatsoever. But if you're going to be running any sort of boost, nitrous, supercharger, turbo, something like that, go ahead and just put you some studs in
They
there.
will work, but
Yeah. I mean, we made it work for a while, but I definitely think we were lifting ahead. That's that. I just wanted to take you guys along. We were out here just messing around, looking at everything, and thought I'd show you guys what we were working with. Today's just one of those days where we were just hanging out, and we're like, hey, let's pop a head off and see. So there you go, guys. I don't know how long this video is going to be, if it's even going to be worth me putting up, but this is what you kind of run across from time to time. Oh, by the way, Let me give you a sneak peek of what we got here. Yeah, got something big coming up right here on the channel. That's going to more than likely be a giveaway, but I'm not sure yet. We've got a couple other things that we need to put on the car. I covered in the live stream. This is our giveaway bezel right here. And up here, pulling it out neat. So I want to cover something with you real quick. Like, these gaskets are for a new setup. They are a lot thicker than a traditional gasket, like double the size exactly. This is 120 thousandths thick. And Nate brought it to my attention that we're gonna need these, and I never thought about it before, but when you set your intake down in between your heads, it basically sits so low that the ports don't match up. Well, the thickness of that gasket should actually lift the intake up enough to make the ports match up. And they don't match up right now. In my green car, the ports do not match up at all. So that's something that we're gonna be doing here pretty soon, but I'm not worried about it right now because that's a lot of work for nothing. But next time we have this intake off for any reason, or we do anything like that, pull the downpipe off or something, we'll just probably go ahead and handle it all. Also, cover this with you guys. We changed springs in the car. So I don't even think I told Nate. Yeah, we went ahead and changed the spring in the car. So we're at 7 pounds right now on this. And what that'll do is allow us to really just break the motor in, have a good time with it, mess with it, because I think we're running out of fuel. Nate, they just gave me a hard time about that. They're like, you're gonna run out of fuel. And we knew we would. We just didn't realize we would run out as quick as what we did. So basically, on 13 pounds of boost, yeah, we didn't have enough fuel. So Nate's come up with a really good plan for a fuel system. I think you guys are gonna love it. So we're gonna get that fuel system in probably within the next couple of months, and then we'll turn the boost up. Hopefully we'll have our transmission by then and we'll be ready to roll. But I will go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek. Well, I showed you one time before, but I'll let you get a better look of this vacuum tree back here, or vacuum block. So that works out really good. Let me show you down here. For those of you that don't know, if you want to get rid of that old plastic tree, you can go with this. And there are plenty of spots down here that you can put fittings in and do whatever you want to do. Vacuum is something that we need to make a video on. I get questioned all the time about, where do I hook vacuum up? Is there a specific place for vacuum? Short answer is no. Vacuum is vacuum. Wherever you can get it from, get it from. It's not a big issue. Certain situations with boost before and after the throttle body, but for a naturally aspirated car, guys, get your vacuum from wherever. Look, I'll go ahead and just touch on it real quick like for you guys since we're right here. Find you a good vacuum source. We got a vacuum source right back here, right on the back side of your intake. Plumb it in to your tree, your block, your T, your whatever you got. Plumb it in there, and then from that vacuum source, feed whatever you need to off of it.
I've seen them here.
Yeah.
Seen them here. Man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, guys. If you want to pull your vacuum from right here, you can. I'm gonna make a whole video on it because I get asked this all the time and it's very confusing. Now, if you guys want to know about your AC lines and where that vacuum goes, I understand that. But as far as vacuum itself, it's like, don't worry. You can literally plug it into anything and you'll be good to go. You don't even have to have a vacuum block like that. You can come in with a bunch of T's, a series of T's if you want to, or just have a row of them plugged into the back of the intake. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. But like I said, we'll cover that in a different video. We may get Joe Nate involved in that one too as well. But look, I just want to show you the engine. I figured I'd take you guys along for the ride. I'll probably post this video Saturday, Sunday, something like that, just as a little bit of extra footage of us hanging out. Them little bitty thingies
Them
right there.
little bitty thingies right there won't work anymore.
That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work.
Nate said it ain't gonna work. We
We're out
gotta
of
turn
that
it up. Yeah, so that's not gonna work for what we're trying to do.
Fuel mileage is over.
So we are fully aware that we were aware from the beginning that we were going to be limited with this fuel system, but we have reached the limit. So what did you say?
Reached the limit.
Reached the limit. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching.